Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm nervous as hell. I haven't prepared, so I'm just going to talk whatever comes to my mind. Thank you for getting me here. And yes, very passionate about pottery. So been doing this for the last 15 years, and now it's time to give back. So my me and my husband's from the army. We kind of decided this great beautiful country to come and settle down in Goa at the end after we retired. And I decided to set up my studio here. And we've been traveling all over the place, so this potters community happens all over the country. It's just not in Goa. So when I came here, I realized that there was this fest which promoted studio potters, was not happening here. We had traditional craftsmen who were doing pottery. We have the village of Bicholi where there are a lot of craftsmen who do pottery, and also pottery came in the bracket of handicrafts where they were making matkas out of clay, not the studio pottery which a studio potter was making, where he used the latest technology to make bespoke pieces. This was not production work, but this was something which a individual as a potter was passionate about. And these kind of fests are held all over the country, and I thought it was my dream that whenever I come and settle down in Goa, I'm going to start a Potter's Fest. So this is how the story began. That's me on the wheel. I have been working with a lot of people, getting people together, and decided about making this a more communicative, like a community thing than just people working in their own homes or in their own little studios. Um, so initially, I broke the ice by started teaching pottery to the people who were interested in the art. So there were people who came to me. I teach both in North and in South Goa. There's a place called Carpe Diem in Majoda where I go to teach. And slowly, people started coming together. There were students, there were adults, there were corporate workshops started happening. There were people who just wanted to do pottery for the sake of doing it. There were tourists who came for a one day experience of what the wheel pottery is all about. We are not I am actually not going according to the slides, so you can just keep seeing the pictures and I'll just keep talking. So, yes, this was one of my workshops in the Museum of Goa with Subodh Kekar. And we did this. And as we kept doing this, I was also building up, it was like a stepping stone to make a place where we could promote these studio potters who were working in their individual studios. We started with Potters Fest Goa at Arpora in 2021. And the footfall was nice. The people of Goa was, they were very welcoming. It was a new thing for them. So there was a lot of footfall, a lot of sales, and a lot of other things happened. But and then COVID happened, and then we did the second edition in Asagao. Now, when we did that in Asagao, this was our latest edition in the FL Gomes Garden in Panjim, which was a huge hit, and we did this on the 12th, 13th, 14th of January. So the slides are a little mismatched. Sorry for it's all my fault. I didn't send the sequence. So we did that. Asaka was not very responsive. So then I decided, okay, wait, let me just change the venue because, people came up with this idea that, we are not selling, there's not enough crowd. And then someone came up with this great idea, do it in Panjim because that's where the heart of Goa is. So we decided to, do so. I've put in these pieces in because for you to understand that what we do in studio pottery is not what traditional pottery does. It's different. We use different technology, different ways of firing, different glazes. So see, this is the education that I want to give, or the awareness that I want to generate to people, that this is different from traditional pottery. Studio pottery is not the same. So once the Asagao thing had a very mild response, and then we shifted to Panjim, which gave us a huge response. And I think over the last 3 days we had 5,000 people visiting the fair. And it was very interactive. And if I remember, I can tell you that there was this lady. I said, how do you feel about this whole thing? She says, when I read in the papers, I realized I didn't know what to expect, but when I came here, I found this was real. So that was a huge compliment that somebody could give you, that that this is happening. It's touching the hearts of the people. And we have around 25, 30 odd professional studio potters in Goa who are really actively working uh, in their homes, teaching, trying to build up a community. So, this is a platform which I want to give. We don't work on a very big budget, but whatever the registration that we get, we work on that. So, because of my community and my travels abroad, there have been, I know a lot of other potters. So, another way of promoting studio pottery in Goa was to invite all these potters from the other parts of the country to come to Goa and show their wares. So, we had a a group of 40 potters coming from Srinagar, Jaipur, Nagaland, Rajasthan, Chennai, West Bengal, Bhopal, name it, and it was like a mini India there. And everybody, each one had a different work, and they came and showcased, and people were happy. Also, I got this huge support from the local studio potters of Goa. If you see, this is Bisaji Gadkar, and that's the rooster. That's what we did in the FL Gomes garden. He was there giving workshops. There was another lady called Marlin who came and gave some. There was another workshop which he gave, and so it's been a beautiful journey. There has been a lot of help from the local people, the local potters, the local artists, and also the people of Goa. The vibe is such that they're very open to something like this. So, in the end, I would say that I have a studio in Saligao. In case if you guys want to come and learn pottery, know more about it, join Potters Fest as a participant, as an audience, as a contributor, as a collaborator. Please come and join. We also have a Insta page called Potters Fest underscore Goa. And it'll be my pleasure, because you never know, when you meet people, you come up with fantastic ideas about what to do with clay and how to go about it. So I'm open to ideas. We are still very young, and we want to move forward with all your help, all your collaboration, and all your love and all your guidance. That's what it is all about. Thank you.